Okay, so this video came across my desk of this panel that's tampering with packets to basically get an advantage by sending a bunch of packets all at once before the player can react. And I went to their Discord. They're selling it for $8, but what's interesting is they're using the same icon as this open source tool Clumsy. But the problem with just using Clumsy is if you open it and you try to play a game with it, the anti-cheat detects it like it does Cheat Engine. Cheat Engine, it'll close the game. This one, it'll kick you. It'll give you a VPN kick. But what I figured is I could just copy them and change the name because it's open source. So first, I downloaded this exact version of Zig, the programming language in which Clumsy is written in. And once you download it, you're going to get this file right here. You just extract it. I don't know why it's taking so long. But there you go. And then you're going to get these 4 files. You go back one, rename it to this right here. Rename it to zig-0.9.1. You have to do it that exact name right here, or else nothing else I say will work. And then drag and drop all of this here into your C drive. So the final path should be C zig-0.9.1, and then it should have the zig exe and all the other stuff. And now we don't need this anymore. But with that installed, we can't actually use Zig until we have this Windows SDK. And you need this exact version. I'll leave this link in the description. You gotta scroll all the way down to Windows 10. You gotta get this 19041 version, and you have to make sure that it's in your Windows Kits folder, which is this path, and you have to make sure that this one exists right here. And then you should be good to open the source code, which is located here on the official Clumsy page, GitHub page, of course. Download this zip to get the source, and it'll give you this Clumsy master zip. I'm going to extract it, and this is where all the magic happens. But the problem with just building this right here is it has the word Clumsy all over it, which is going to get detected, as you'll see here. So I got kicked for VPN. But by the end of this, we won't get kicked by VPN because we're going to go to the source code here, and we're going to first use, where is it? This right here. We're going to rename everything first of all. I'm going to leave download to this in the description. Move this into your Clumsy master, the main folder here, where the build.zig file is. And then open this with PowerShell. And you're going to run this script right here. I'm going to have the link to everything in here in the description. So paste this like that. Press enter. Type Y and then enter again. It's going to rename everything to Exodus. I chose Exodus because that's just what I don't have. Oh, another important thing. Whatever you choose to rename it, do not have that application installed on your computer. I never plan to install Exodus on my computer, so that's why I chose Exodus. Don't name it something like Spotify or Discord, because that's going to clash with the actual Spotify or Discord, and it's going to mess everything up. I learned that the hard way. So now everything is going to be named Exodus, and we can go ahead and open the source code here. and we can open the main.c right here. So now everything is going to say Exodus, but here are the patches that you need to put into this. I'm going to leave this in the description. This goes after send status none. So here. This goes after UI setup module. UI setup module. Here it is. Okay. This goes before I up main loop. We can control F and check where that is. I up main loop. Yep. Right here. In the startup function as well. I don't know if there's multiple. And then before I up close. There. So we're going to save that. And now, oh, I forgot to tell you what that actually does. What I just did there was I set up a keybind that toggles the start and stop button. So if you want to change the keybind, just change this. Right now I have it as Q. But right now, when you're whatever program you're running, if you have this version of quote unquote clumsy open, it's going to check if this hotkey is being pushed down. Right now I have it as Q. You can change it here. And whenever you click Q, it's going to start. And then once you click Q again, it's going to stop. It's going to toggle it on and off. Instead of you having to tab out of the game and manually click start. And then tab out again, manually click stop. So if you don't want that, if you don't want a hotkey at all, everything here you don't have to edit main.c. You don't need to do that. But I like to do it anyway because I like the hotkey. So now, am I missing anything? No, I'm not. Okay. So now we're good to go. We can open this with CMD, and we can run this first command right here. Copy. And this is why it's so important that you named it the correct name, because we're going to run this. And it's going to build. Sometimes it takes a little bit. Okay, there you go. And it's going to say zig-out. So we go here, here, and now we have this new version of quote-unquote clumsy we can open. And now, instead of clumsy, it says Exodus. And if we hover over it, and if we click here, it says Exodus. If we go to our task manager, it's going to say Exodus. So now, if we run the game again, it's not going to kick us for a VPN. I don't have time to do that right now. But, well, actually, I might have time. Let's see if it loads. But, yeah. So, and it works exactly like Clumsy, except for that extra code we put in. Every time I press Q, I'm not going to click start. I'm going to press Q on my keyboard once and then click it twice. So once, twice, once, twice. There you go. So it toggles the start and stop. All it's doing is just checking if you press the hotkey, and if you do, it's going to toggle it on and toggle it off. It's just using the same functions. So yeah, that's how you do that.